Hello, fourth graders. Welcome back. My name is Mrs. DeHaven. I teach fourth grade at Parkside. Today, we're going to go over lesson 16.5, and we're going to build upon what we learned in lesson 16.4. We're going to continue to work with symmetry, but today we are going to be drawing shapes with line symmetry. Our objective is that by the end of the lesson today, you'll be able to draw figures that have line symmetry. So to start off, we are going to do a warm-up. As always, I'm going to have you, I'll read it to you, and then I'm going to have you click pause, answer the question on your own, and then we'll come back together and I will go over the answer. So your warm-up today, there are two pictures here. It says Craig and Julia are designing kites, and you'll see pictures of them there. A kite will fly well if the kite has line symmetry. So does Craig or Julia's kite have line symmetry, and explain? So I'd like you to hit pause and go ahead and solve this. And then when you're ready, hit play and we will go over your answer. All right, so welcome back. Hopefully you were able to determine if either of these kites had line symmetry. Hopefully you found that Craig's kite right here, it's shaped like a butterfly, does have one line of symmetry, and it is right down the middle. So if I were to fold his kite right down the middle, I would see that each half looks exactly the same. For Julia's kite, her line does not have line symmetry. Now, you might be looking at it and think that it does, but if you look along this fold, the tail of the kite is what prevents it from having line symmetry. Because if I were to cut it along the fold here or fold it along the fold, the tail of the kite would not look the same on both sides. So therefore, Julia's design has no lines of symmetry, and Craig's design does have a line of symmetry. So we're going to first look at the video to learn a little bit more.
How can you draw figures with line symmetry? Let's find out. Sarah wants to design a line-symmetric tabletop. She sketched half of the tabletop. What are two ways Sarah can complete her design? What does it mean for the tabletop to be line-symmetric? The tabletop is line-symmetric if the design can be folded along a line of symmetry into matching parts. So, the blue shape is half of the design. To complete the design, first draw a line of symmetry. What must be true about the half you draw for the whole figure to be line symmetric?
So go ahead and hit pause if you'd like to answer that. And when you're ready to hear the answer, hit play again.
The new part must match the old part when folded over the line of symmetry. In other words, the lines need to be the same length, and the figure needs to be the same shape.
So you'll see today on all of the guided practice problems, as well as the independent practice problems, that they're going to give you this dotted grid behind it to help you with making sure that the length of the lines are all the same.
Complete Sarah's design on the opposite side of the line of symmetry. The design for the tabletop is now line symmetric. What is another way Sarah could complete the design so that it is line symmetric? Draw a different line of symmetry.
So again, I invite you to hit pause, and you can use your finger to trace where you think that the lines would go. And when you're ready to try it or to check your answer, go ahead and hit play.
Complete Sarah's design on the opposite side of the line of symmetry. The design for the tabletop is now line symmetric.
So hopefully yours looked like that.
Is there another side that Sarah could have used to complete her design? Explain.
So again, go ahead and hit pause, and when you're ready to hear the answer, is there another side that Sarah could have used to complete her design?
Yes, she could have drawn a line of symmetry along the left side, even though it is a diagonal. Now you know how to draw figures with line symmetry.
All right, so today you're going to get the opportunity to draw line symmetry shapes. So looking here at numbers 1 and 2, it's the do you understand part. So number 1 says that Chandler tried to complete Sarah's design that we just saw in the video. Describe the error that Chandler made, So what I see happen here is I see Sarah's shape is in the blue that we saw from the video. And then this dotted arrow here, the line, is a line of symmetry. But the mistake that Chandler made is that he just actually copied the design. It looks the same. Whereas along a line of symmetry, it should be flipped. So Chandler needed to flip his shape around so that it would be symmetrical to Sarah's. For number 2, it says, how can folding a piece of paper help to determine if a line in a figure is a line of symmetry? Well, you can use a piece of paper to help you, because if you fold the paper along a line and the shapes match, both halves match, then you'll know that that is symmetrical. So I invite you to hit pause on this video and go ahead and try that if you wish. For numbers 3 and 4, you're going to see that we have to use the line of symmetry that they gave us to draw a line symmetric figure. What I invite you to do today for the independent practice is maybe draw some dots to help you make sure that your lines are the same. Or you can also print out dotted paper from the computer if that works for you as well. So I'm actually going to switch over to this view to show you how I'm going to draw the line symmetric shapes. So along my line of symmetry, I see that to the left side, there are 2 dots long. So I'm going to go over 2 dots. Then if I look here, it goes down 2 more dots. So I'm going to draw my shape down, 1, 2, and then it goes in 1. So I'll go in 1, and then it goes up 1. So I will go up 1, and then again, it goes in 1. And so you'll see that along the line of symmetry, I created a shape that matches exactly the other half. If I were to fold that shape in half, both halves would match, and that's what you want. For number 4, I'm going to start here in the middle again, and I see that it goes out 2 dots. So that's what I'm going to draw, 1, 2. And then it goes down 2 again. So 1, 2. And then it goes in 1 dot. So I'll go in 1 dot 2. And then it goes diagonal and connects there. So there you'll see that my 2 halves match again. And if I were to fold that shape along there, each half would match perfectly. So today, for independent practice, what you're going to do is you're going to be working on pages, while this loads, 603 and 604. Again, you're going to see the grid there for you with all the dots to help you. Today, you'll be working on numbers 5 through 15. And then the other required piece is once you finish the independent practice, you're going to do the quick check that will be turned into your teacher so that they know that you know how to draw line symmetric shapes. Optional work that you have today, you could work on 16.5 reteach. You could work on the math literacy page. You could look, if you're looking for a challenge, you could complete enrichment, or you're also welcome to go on IXL, Khan Academy, SME to kind of further your instruction with that. So again, if you'd like to use grid paper to help you today, I invite you to either find some online or to just draw it yourself to help you with line symmetry. So I hope that you all enjoy completing your work for today, and we will see you soon. Have a